Hello, I'm Anna. You might have seen me post on these different therapists group about an art-based mini retreat that I'm running in just over a week's time. I wanted to show you the space that we'll be in and maybe talk to you a little bit about what got me interested in art-based exploration. So this is the main room that we'll be in. I will set it up so that everybody has somewhere to sit, either on a chair or on a nice floor cushion. And there will also be art materials set up. Let me show you those. So these are just a few of the art supplies that I'll have available on the day. And I've also got a varieties of papers. So we're going to have lots of different textures and colors and sensations going on. And that's actually really, trying to do this one-handed, really important, because when you're connecting with emotions and trying to represent them on the page, the feel of the paper and the feel of the art supply becomes really important. So the thing that we'll start off the mini retreat with after a lovely morning tea is I will guide you through a process of connecting with your feelings as well as your sensations. And we will combine that then with exploring the art supplies to see which ones actually go along with the feelings that you're having and which one don't. And that in itself is already a pretty amazing experience, to be tuned in so closely to how your body is responding to different colors and sensations and the feedback that you're getting from the art material. So it really starts to build that connection that you have with yourself, which, I think we all want that to be stronger within us. So that's one of the things that I really enjoy about this practice, is seeing how my physicality responds to it and how my experience develops, and also observing how it shifts once I put lines down, and whether I like what I'm doing or whether I don't like what I'm doing, and just noticing different impulses that I have towards the picture or the image. We're not really making pictures, because there'll be some parts of it that you really like and some parts that you really don't, and some parts that you're drawn to and some parts that you would rather scratch out. And all of that becomes really, all of that is a key part of this kind of process and connecting more with your experience. And in terms of self-care, that's really what you're looking for. If you can be getting, if your connection with your body and yourself is solid enough that you can actually tune into what it is you need, then you can also start to play with different ideas in your mind and see how your body responds to it. And it might actually become a lot easier to figure out what it is actually that you're needing. Because different self-care doesn't always work the same way, the same kind of activity. We don't always respond to it in the same way. And so anyway, this little activity, even though it just looks like I'm kind of doodling here, and I'm obviously multitasking at the moment, but when you do it with focused attention, and particularly with attention to how your body responds to it, you can actually learn a lot about yourself, and your process and your likes and your dislikes and your preferences, and also how you treat yourself. If there's something you don't enjoy, do you make yourself continue with it anyway? I know a lot of us do that. and even just having the space where you can just disengage, just not force yourself to do the thing that you think you have to do, can be really beautiful. Okay, so I might stop that there. Cool. So then what? You've got this image and you've got the different colors and you've got the different textures, and you've had that beautiful experience of following your instinct, I suppose, your intuition, tuning into your body in that really felt way. And now what? So that's one of the processes that I'll take you through. And when you look at an image that you've created, you'll be drawn to different parts of it. So, for example, one of the things that I'm really drawn to is this little area just here. So these three little lines and that. And when I look at that, I kind of feel a little bit happy. It's a nice feeling. It's an elated feeling. And I'm just going to stay with that for a moment before I would go on to reflect on this picture and how I'm responding to it and what it's activating in my mind and my body in different ways. So those were just a couple of examples of how you might interact with the image that you've created. It was quite tricky to try and talk while reflecting on the picture, so it'll be much easier for you on the day because I'll be giving you the prompts and you'll be able to reflect on your experience, and that way it'll be much easier to go deeper with that experience. But it was very nice to just feel that joy. That was nice. So after we do the first session, which will go for about an hour, we'll have lunch, and then we'll do the second session. And in the second session, you have the option of actually thinking about a clinical case that you're working with, and creating an image based on the experiences that awaken in your body when you think about that case. So this is one that I think could be super helpful because there's so much that we carry with us from our patients after they leave the treatment room. That stuff doesn't just disappear. And to have a way to access that, maybe make use of it, and then release it, for me, that's been a really beautiful practice. And I'm hoping that it might be something that you experience as quite useful and helpful, and to allow a little bit of that unburdening as well. So if you would like to join me on the 27th, I've still got a couple of spots left for the art-based mini retreat for therapists. But if you can't make this one, please let me know if you're interested, because I want to run these again and I want to make them really good for therapists. Therapists need a space for them where we can get in touch with the heavy, gritty stuff that we experience in our sessions. And that process of letting some of that go, because I think a lot of us hold it. Letting it go, I think, will go a long way towards preserving our energy, but also feeling like a really nice thing to do for ourselves. So if you want to join me, please reach out. If you're keen on one in the future, also reach out. Let me know. I look forward to hearing from you. And if you've got any questions, let me know. If there's something you think that I can do to make this even better, let me know. I want to make it work for us. All right. See ya.